Welcome back. This is Sealchan, and this is my Minecraft Alpha 1.0 progressive Longplay. Today, we're going to continue to explore Region E, looking mainly for cavern entrances that we can come back to and hopefully discover a good stone and ore quarry. So, let's go. I do not want to explore by night, but I do need to get some coordinates for a couple of the caverns I have discovered already. It's not a good look. I could draw them off back to the hunting blind. Oh, there's one. Okay, there we go. There you are. Doesn't want to notice me. It's gotta watch out for that velociraptor action. I know he can see me. There it is. Oh, really? How did I lose you, guy? He's so green. This is a lot of work. I guess we can try doing this the old-fashioned way. Which is just to run. I don't know where I left him at, but... Oh, of course. Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, wow. He actually followed me a lot further than I thought he did. You guys are not helping. There's a skeleton there. if I try to get those coordinates another time. The guy still followed me. I almost feel like somehow an AI upgrade got installed. And there's more creepers. I'm just not feeling my skills right now, so today we roughly explored almost to the beach, everything between this ridge and roughly this way, so I think we should just take off this way and see what we can see. I might care about some skeleton drops, but yeah. Well, here we go. I mark off cavern entrances. That's what I call a cobblestone lamp. Let me not forget. Whoops. Okay. I see you. I really wanted to go that way. Let's see. Just gonna randomly strike out to here. Kinda need to get a sense of how far out we wanted to explore. Call this region E. It's definitely one of the more barren regions. think I could probably consider this ridge as a boundary. So let's see what we can discover. So this would be outside the region. Well, yeah, it could be. Or maybe not, because here we are. I guess we'll have to include this. Kind of follow this along to here. Include this whole mountain on the inside. Or maybe not. I could say that this mountain and these woods are part of the region beyond. Up to the foothills, perhaps. Yeah, let's do that. And we came up this ridge. And we don't have to make all the decisions, but I mean, we could go like this. Let's just think about it. Establishing the boundaries isn't the most important thing this trip. Just kind of our initial getting to know the land. That cave is actually not much of a cavern, as I recall. Although it certainly looks impressive. I kind of feel like this area could be in. Let's just take a look. Ooh, look at that. I'm not going to go that far. We gotta head back toward the hunting blind at this point. Yeah, I think we took a walk through this area, and it was quite impressive. Can't even see Mount Cabral from here. Well, this is definitely complicated. Here we go. Could have missed these. almost the same. For me, it's fun to invent these divisions. Of the land, because then I can kind of focus in on the character of each region. The mountain that does not look like an elephant from this direction. The open land certainly helps. There's some excellent monolithic terrain generation here. I certainly have appreciated this one mod that I've installed. I think it's just called the Coordinates mod. We should head straight back. Oh, now's a good time to get these. Alright, well, we have time to wait through one more night. think that maybe a little bit of that coast can belong to this region, but I think the original ridge that we walked to Elephant Rock, let's call it, and then back along the other ridge that looked beyond to even more intriguing monolithic world gen. And once the sun rises, let's kind of follow out this way and see where we want to start to wrap things around. There's the tree on top of Edgewood Mountain. I suppose we want to claim this side of the mountain. Everything below it, we just need to kind of figure out roughly where this border will be. There are a lot of small things about Minecraft that I can appreciate. Whether they were intentional or not. The previous evening, my frustrations with the creepers, I feel, as a result of AI for those mobs, trying to draw the player in who feels confident to tease the creeper and draw it back to some place, such as I have. It gives them the advantage. Their passive behavior until you suddenly take a step in there after you, catching you off guard. Also, as I've mentioned previously, I have been watching my old episodes very slowly, for I watch a lot of different YouTube series. And my original discovery of the Elsie Cavern, the cavern entrance would have been just another dead end until I mined up some iron ore in the floor of a room and discovered through the last block of ore another room below it. If I had not mined that ore, I would not have found that entire cavern system. For in my effort to build a staircase down to that room, I uncovered practically the whole rest of that cavern. Which tells me that in Minecraft Alpha, you need to listen for mob sounds and cave sounds, because cavern entrances that reach the surface may seem to be mainly dead ends, but there are entire cavern systems beneath them, if you know how to find them. And this is especially important to me because of how I like to do my mining. no strip mining, no staircase mine, until I reach the lava lake level. So I can only find my way underground by following the caverns. That's a self-imposed rule, but one that I enjoy. Okay, the light's returning. Still good on her supplies. Ooh. Ooh. Well, until that spider came, it was going to be no worries, but try to steer clear. Oop, I saw that. I don't want to use up my last arrows. See if I can dodge them. Okay. Now we came back through here. Want to try explore new territory on our way out. Interestingly, we might actually cut ourselves off right here using these monuments. Why don't we do that? So that this, that's quite expansive. So, well, here's Elephant Rock. There's a ridge. And then you come this way, head to here, hit this monument. Actually, maybe we could bring it out a little bit more. Right along kind of the edge of the wood there. Let's grab this whole bowl and bring it back to Edgewood Mountain. Yeah, let's do that. It's quite a strong cavern. But given how I've drawn the boundaries, I mean, this is definitely on the Region E side over here, but I was going to say region to run over the top of this mountain. Yeah. We can follow this ridge. Well, let's put down a lamp. I'll think about that. Hopefully I'll just find a good cavern system. Not have to engage with the controversy that I've created for myself. Yeah, I think these boundaries are good. It is such a nice, more pleasant looking land back that way. And let's just walk this way. I think we've covered all this. Just double check here. Yeah, okay, let's head up the mountain. And if we miss anything in here, we'll just have to discover it later. Okay, this ridge. Let's get a view from here. Whoa. Oh yeah, we know about that. So we're going basically roughly this way is our boundary. Up to here. Then we'll stay on top of this. To the top of Edgewood Mountain. This will be another region. In fact, it will probably be the next region that we'd explore. If we need to break out another. This will be part of Region E down here. We'll may have to catch that on the next day. Let's see how fast we can get through here without ruining the experience. We know this is part of Region E, and Bellevue could meet this tree, I suppose. This trail is pretty close to the border between Bellevue and Region E. Why don't we see if we can get ourselves down the mountain. Well, here we go. It looks like it might end, but... Alright, let's quickly explore this. That could be something. That does look like something. Let's put a marker here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of action here. I'll mark this off as separate. Whoa. Oh, lighting glitch. See if I can fix this. Oh, wants to go back to glitched. Alright, well that's fine. I'll come back and explore it later. Okay, let's go. A little more walking down this lower elevation valley. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think I can think of a reasonable way of getting up there. I mean, sure, you can dirt pillar up there, but not sure that's my style. Alright, I think we've explored region E. Now, the last thing I want to say is, for these trees that grow close to a hill slope so that you can jump onto the top of the leaves, the fact that they leave or place a step block here makes me feel like somebody thought trees would make nice places of safety overnight if you know how to use them. Okay, well, we have found several candidates for caverns. So, we really need a new iron mine. Hopefully, one of these cavern entrances will give us give us that. This also marks the last task in round 20. So the research phase will follow, and if anything at all significant comes of that, I will create an episode. And then we will do a round review, and after that, we'll be ready for round 21. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next. Take care.